Do you want to maximize your study session and you're looking for revision techniques that actually work? I'm going to share with you my top student secrets and mistakes that I see other students make. This revision technique actually works and can be adjusted according to how much time you have. There are 4 stages to this technique. If you have lots of time, start with the first stage, learning the content. The goal here is to comprehend the material. The mistakes that most students do is spending all their revision time at this stage, and they focus on rereading or highlighting their notes. I hope that's not you, because these techniques are not effective. Also, this is only one of the 4 stages, so don't spend all your time here. To revise effectively, focus on quizzing yourself, drawing diagrams, and explaining things out loud without referring to your resources. These techniques will make the information stick longer in your brain. If you're not clear on any concepts, get them clarified now. The last thing you want is to have those questions appearing on your exam and you don't have any answers for them. Spend more time on topics that you're not good at, not the other way around. Once you're done, move on to the second stage, doing practice tests. A lot of students avoid this because they don't enjoy sitting for tests. If you're like them, I want to ask you to reconsider. Use practice tests as a tool of learning, not a measurement of your worth. If you don't know where to get your practice tests, check out my previous video. When you're doing your practice tests, emulate the exam conditions. That means no referring to resources and finishing it within the duration of the exam. The goal here is to find the gaps in your learning. It's kind of like spraying soapy water to find the leak in a tire. Let me show you what I mean.
Now watch. I take the soapy water, I'm spraying it around. See how it's bubbling up right there? See how there's soap coming out of it? So that's how you easily find a leak in 3.5 seconds.
The practice test is the soapy water. Once you're done, move on to the next stage, which is grading your practice tests. Again, most students skip this part. You're not gonna make that mistake. You'll grade your practice test and figure out what you missed. That's the bubbles from the soapy water, the leak in the tire, the gaps in your learning. Now, you move on to the 4th stage. Review your graded practice tests. Your goal here is to patch the leak in the tire, the gaps in your learning. Let's say you got 70%. That also means there's still 30% that you don't know. Don't simply brush this off and say, oh well, that's the best that I can do. Or that was just all careless mistakes. That may be true to some extent, but most of the time, it's really due to lack of understanding. So look at the answer key and make sense out of it. If your answer key is not clear, figure out which topics those questions come from and be sure to get help on them. Now you finish one cycle. If that's all the time you have, then that's fine. Go sit for your exam. If you have more time, repeat the cycle as many times as you can and use different practice tests each time. If you're really pressed for time, like the exam is tomorrow or in few hours time, skip learning the content and jump straight into the practice test. Figure out what you don't know and then focus your time on making the most sense out of the answer key, or look up your resources on the topics you got wrong. This is the strategy that top students use when revising. I'll be sharing the exam taking strategy in the next video, so be sure to turn on your bell notification. Here's the video that will prevent you from wasting your time studying the wrong stuff. All the best, and I'll see you in the next video.